US money isn't really made of paper. Turns out, paper money is not really made from paper. It is actually composed of 25% linen and 75% cotton. Red and blue synthetic fibers of various lengths are distributed evenly throughout the paper. Cotton bills feature advanced security options that prevent counterfeiting like micro-printing or transparent image showing. Dogs like squeaking toys because it sounds like their prey. Have you ever wondered why your fur baby loves the noisiest toy? One theory suggests that dogs are descendants of wolves. The squeaky toy noise often mimic the sound of prey that's frightened or injured, which may ignite your dog's basic instincts to react to these sounds. Once the toy has been destroyed, this tells the dog that he has successfully killed his prey and he can cease the attack. Female Komodo dragons can reproduce without a mate. Known as parthenogenesis, it is a type of reproduction where the female produces offspring without male fertilization. Female Komodo dragons can lay eggs without mating. Interestingly, her offspring are all male, which grow up to be her mates later on. Antarctica is the largest desert in the world. No, it is not Sahara. The Antarctic is classified as a polar desert. Measuring 5.5 million square miles, it is the largest desert in the world, covering all of the land of Antarctica. The brain is the fattest organ. Human brain typically composed of 60% fat, which is highest concentration of fat that is present in a single organ in a healthy human being. Stomach acid or hydrochloric acid is strong enough to dissolve razor blades. Hydrochloric stomach acid is incredibly powerful and is actually capable of eating through a number of different metals. The stomach copes with the powerful acid by secreting an alkali bicarbonate solution and creating a new stomach wall every 3 to 4 days to stop the acid from dissolving it completely. The directors of the film Despicable Me wrote their own language for the Minions. Minionese, or often referred as Minion language or banana language. Created by Despicable Me co-directors Pierre Coffin and Chris Renaud, is a constructed language used by the Minions. While it may sound like incoherent babbling, the practically gibberish words are actually a handcrafted dialect specifically designed for the Minions. In addition, Minionese also contains words from other languages such as Spanish, Italian, Chinese, Filipino, French and Russian. Earth has already experienced 5 mass extinctions. Throughout the 4.6 billion years of Earth's history, there have been 5 major mass extinction events that each wiped out an overwhelming majority of species living at the time. The first major mass extinction happened as early as 444 million years ago, called the Ordovician-Silurian extinction. The subsequent mass extinctions are Devonian extinction, Permian-Triassic extinction, Triassic-Jurassic extinction, and Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction. Ice pops were invented by an 11-year-old by accident. In 1905, an 11-year-old boy named Frank Epperson left powdered soda and water in a cup overnight, with its wooden stirrer still in the cup. The mixture had frozen in the chilly nighttime weather, and when Epperson returned to the porch in the morning, his sugary water had turned into a sweet icicle on a stick. And so the Epsicle was born. He sold the treat around his neighborhood and a nearby amusement park. In 1923, Epperson applied for a series of patents to secure the design for his frozen confectionery. Years later, he changed the name to Popsicle because that's what his kids called their Pops concoction. A flock of ravens is called an unkindness. A group of ravens is called an unkindness, a treachery or a conspiracy, probably because some people get an ominous feeling when they see them grouped in a flock. For the most part, however, people usually refer to a group of ravens as a flock. Bleach expires. Yes, this classic home cleaning product starts degrading after 6 months and expires after about a year. Once expired, it can no longer produce chlorine and becomes much less effective at disinfecting and killing germs. The dog's nose print is like the fingerprint of a person. No two are alike. Much like human fingerprints, each dog's nose is completely original and unique. Studies have shown that you cannot find two dog noses that are the same, and these patterns are able to be used to tell one dog from another. Ever heard of Google Ganger? Similar to that of a doppelganger, it is another individual with the same name as you, whose records and/or stories are mixed in with your own when you Google yourself. Banana trees are not actually trees. Banana plants are often called trees, but they are not trees. It is technically a large herb, and unlike trees, banana plant stalks are made up of many layers of leaves and stems that eventually die back to the ground. H&M actually does stand for something. The clothing retail shop was originally called Hens, Swedish for hers, before acquiring the hunting and fishing equipment brand Moritz Widfors. Eventually, Hens and Moritz was shortened to H&M.